Wait.
You didn't turn on, did you? Why did you do that? No. Good morning from Utah.
So quick family update. We have a house now, and it's in Hawaii, even though we're here in Utah. And this is why. Because our brand new home was part of a show called Traveling Home, and it was sponsored by Vivint Smart Home. So Vivint Smart Home was the sponsor of the show, and as part, they got to turn our house into a smart home with the most impressive security system and then other smart home features. And there are literally 100 amazing things that we could talk about this system. But this week, it was all about how it protected our home and gave us peace of mind during the hurricane.
Major hurricane that's bearing down on Hawaii this morning. You see the massive storm from space right there.
So we're coming to Utah for a family wedding. We had to make it here.
We barely made it out before the hurricane.
Barely got out. But now we're here in Utah, and it was like, well,
what about the house?
Yeah, like we have this thing we love
packed
so
it
much.
up, we had moved the furniture, put sandbags in front of the doors. But at that point, it's just like the house, our new house that we love so much, is in Hawaii with a hurricane headed its way.
But thankfully, we had major peace of mind thanks to Vivint Smart Home. The app that we have on our phone lets us check in on the house at any time. We can
And we
see.
have cameras on the exterior, on the interior. It notifies us if a window breaks. So even though
flooding.
we were just stressing out here,
we were
and
stressing.
you were checking that app like 10 times a day.
all the time. So you could see the wind blowing.
And you could see the waves picking up, and our house is right on the water. But how much scarier would it have been if we were just like in the dark, fingers crossed that our house was going to survive? In contrast, what peace of mind. Thanks to you, Vivint Smart Home, for such an amazing product. All is well. Thank you for everyone who's been messaging and asking about our dear house.
Okay, so our week here in Hawaii was kind of insane.
Especially because we were in Utah.
Yeah, like, okay. So this week here in Utah has been insane.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
There was like so much we wanted to see and do and hang out with.
But that's just how it goes. When you have
friends
so many family and friends that you want to see and spend time with, it just goes too fast. And that's been Utah for us. Do we want to explain all the Utah craziness, or should I just like
Just show it.
beautifulness of Utah? Let's look a little less comfortable.
Here, wait, Jen, take this.
Doesn't trust herself with the baby.
That's the wedding license.
I am going back to my sister's house, through the mountains to the place where I know I can take my weary soul and smile for a familiar face. And the roof that I'm standing on feels like an airplane. City streets below me moving far away. What I wouldn't give to be there now. I find my way to you somehow. So give me a blanket for my cold, cold heart. You know that I've traveled far, and I'll give you back a warm, warm heart to keep with you when we're apart. We're family, family, la da da da. We're family, family, la da da. Sure has been one long year since I've been down here, running in a concrete race, where I'm lonely but far from alone, just longing for a slower pace. And the roof that I'm standing on won't hide me from the rain, but I know that
The week ended with a really cool event last night.
gets all emotional today. You guys, you mean so much to these guys and your fan, like just how you take such good care of them.
Guys,
Found the buttons.
Candace found the buttons. So if you didn't see the show, we found in one of the doors, we found some old historic original hand-carved bone buttons. How many people here cried watching the reveal episode?
Everybody that's here.
People wouldn't give us any spoilers, but people would say, we watched this episode of Traveling Home and it made me cry. And it was interesting, at least for me, it was kind of confusing, like, oh, why is it so emotional? It's just a show about a house. But then when I was watching it last night, you guys did such a wonderful job of showing, like, I don't know, at least for me, it was like you would see Manila's face, you'd see Callahan's face, and then you'd see something random like a bowl, like a cereal bowl or a bed or a rug, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, like, he's gonna use that cereal bowl. That stuff would get me emotional, and I mean, that's just what made me so grateful to the people who've become part of this community and connected with us.
I questioned the bathtub. The bathtub, let me tell you what Garrett really wanted. He wanted a pool. He wanted a pool. And he wanted it, he's like, well, like how close to the ceiling can you make it? Like how much do you really need to be able to get in there?
Can you make an entrance from
Can
the
you
floor
just
above
kind of
that
roll
drops
into it?
down?
I'm like, I will go to jail, like making that bathtub. So
But look how it turned out. This just proved. Dream big and you'll have a big bathtub.
one of the biggest questions to get, does Jessica actually like the bathroom? That's the question.
No, I love it.
I thought you just were gonna say no.
No, I love it. I have not bathed in that tub yet.
Have you bathed in this? Have you swam in it?
Spend some time in it. That was awkward. No, sorry.
What? Was the house really done in real time?
Yes. Just yes. No.
Yes, okay.
It was pretty crazy because we try to do shows in real time and we had to coordinate around a travel schedule.
We'd come home and everyone would crash, but it would be my job to stay up late, offload the cameras, recharge the cameras, and then upload it on the slowest Tongan internet you've ever seen. And I would just kind of like cuddle my computer to sleep and check every once in a while, like 2%, 3%. And that was my life for the last 8 weeks.
You were so chill about it. You would just like call me every once in a while like, hey, did you get the footage? And I'm like, I've been watching it. Yeah, we got the footage. I would set it, honestly, we had the Vivid in the house, you know? I would set the little camera, little ping camera up on my computer and I would just watch it load and then I would go home and go to sleep. At least I got to sleep a little.
What's been the hardest part about not having a home over the past 3 years?
For sure, friends and family, like of course. But then on top of that, just being a part of the community.
The light switches at nighttime. You just turn them.
He knows where his light switch is, you guys.
Have you memorized your light switch?
Have you come in groggy?
So much confidence every morning. Boom. Can we bring out the kids? Would that be all right? Daddy, here. Mommy. Dorothy. Manila. Say here. Callie.
What's your name?
Dorothy,
What's your name?
Manila,
How old are you?
5,
How old are you?
3,
Dorothy, what's your favorite thing about the new house?
the bed.
Yeah. Did you see the buses and turtles?
Yeah. 6.
Wow, show me with your fingers. 6. Look, you're sitting up like a big boy, guys.
Dorothy, what's your favorite country?
Japan,
Manila, what's your favorite country?
Hawaii,
Yeah. And even though this is a wrap party, this is the beginning. We're going to be doing a bunch of fun stuff. The G's are starting this new chapter of their lives. So this isn't really saying that something's over. I feel like that with this home and with the show and everything we're doing, that we've really begun something that's going to be real exciting.
We've said this before. The thing we are most proud of with us is how cool you are. We are cool because you're
No,
cool.
the good people that show up
Yeah.
to our community events, oh my gosh,
We're
just
always
the best
so
of the best.
impressed.
And we want to be friends forever with all of you.
Yeah.
Will you please explain why I got so emotional?
I don't know why you got so emotional. You get emotional at like weird times. No, we
Wait,
like
do you
walked
know
out.
why, or
No,
you
we
really
walked
explain
out.
it?
We
Or I
walked
need
out
to-
on stage, and Garrett just kind of looked up and saw everybody, and really started like really breaking down. Like there was like tears coming out of his
Yeah.
eyes, and I think he was just so overwhelmed
But
with
they
like.
were like manly tears. This is what it was from my perspective. It was something that was so incredibly hard coming to an end. And it was an accomplishment that no one could ever take away from us. And it was only possible by the support of our community. And so when I walked out on stage and I saw such a large audience,
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for your support and kind words and all the love you showed us last night and really for the last 3 years. We can't tell you how grateful we are. You know, that we've been able to continue to travel and do the things that we love and spend time together because of your support.
and if it's all right with you, we're gonna keep making videos, keep creating adventures together.
Ready? You ready for this? Hands up, hands up, hands up. Oh, you got it.
So thank you so much to Vivint Smart Home for sponsoring that very special event.
So we have a link below with a very special offer for you to get a quote for a smart home. Check it out. I promise it is something that it's already saved us and it really could be a huge benefit.
You don't want to wait till something crazy happens, like a hurricane or a burglar or something like that. How grateful were you when the hurricane came that was already there and installed
Yeah.
and gave you that peace of
Oh,
mind?
totally, totally. So check out the link below and get quotes, and we hope you love it. We know you'll love it.
And a really easy option, if you're in the US and you just want to call this number, they'll immediately be able to tell you brief quote on how much it would cost you monthly to get it installed in your home.
We're going somewhere really cool today.
Oh, tune in next week.
It's gonna be cool.
Hint.
Okay, bye. Right. Because Garrett, I mean, he loves designing. It's just kind of also a matter of like what we have time for right now.
No, you can't.
I'm wondering, do we want to come up with like a color palette, like a Buzz's Family color palette? We don't.
That
we
would
don't-
nice, yeah.
Jyoti, show me.
Sorry we were late.
No, that's not the
That